BTS News Today.ina Shocking development. The South Korean entertainment world was again shocked by the shocking news involving one of the BTS members, Jungkook, and his father. The story begins with the situation at the military camp where Jungkook is currently serving in the army, where the unexpected actions of Jungkook's father have left the military personnel, even the top brass, unable only to bow and fall silent without being able to speak. Since Jungkook began his military service, public attention has been drawn to him. As one of the global idols with a huge fan base, it's no surprise that his every move in the military is always in the spotlight. There have been many speculations and reports about preferential treatment or hardships he faced during his time in the military. However, recent events are completely beyond anyone's expectations. Reliable sources report that Jungkook's father, who is known as a loving and protective figure for his son, did something that changed the dynamic in the military camp. The action not only shocked the ordinary soldiers, but also managed to leave the high-ranking military officers at a loss for words. Jungkook's father suddenly came to the military camp without official notice. He reportedly went directly to the camp officials and brought some unusual items with him. What happened next became the climactic point of this incident. Jungkook's father, in a calm but firm tone, asked for clarity regarding the condition and treatment his son received during his stay. The father's infinite love. What Jungkook's father did reflected not only courage, but also the unconditional love of a father to his son. Jungkook is known as a humble and hardworking person, but behind his calmness and dedication, he has a father who is ready to stand at the forefront to protect him from all possible evil. According to some reports, Jungkook's father is not the kind of person who likes to seek attention or make trouble. However, in situations where he feels that his child is not being treated properly, he does not hesitate to intervene. One of the sources close to the family said that Jungkook's father's actions had actually been carefully planned after getting information from several other soldiers who were sympathetic to Jungkook. The information suggests a certain pressure Jungkook was under, although not everyone in the military knew about it. The growing issue states that Jungkook had experienced unfair treatment because of his status as a celebrity. Some seniors in the military allegedly assign disproportionate tasks or treat them differently than their peers. This is actually nothing new in the world of South Korean conscription, especially for celebrities who are often in the spotlight more than ordinary soldiers. What made this situation even more serious, however, were reports that the pressure made Jungkook feel depressed, although he never revealed this directly to the public or his family. His father, who may have gotten this information from another source, decides to act before the situation gets worse. As the news spread, BTS or ARMY fans around the world showed their solidarity by sending messages of support to Jungkook and his family. In fact, some fans from other countries reportedly sent emails to the South Korean government asking for more attention to the treatment of celebrities who are undergoing military service. Meanwhile, in South Korea itself, people have mixed opinions. Most felt that Jungkook's father's actions were natural and showed the necessary firmness in fighting injustice. However, there are also some who feel that this action could be considered an attempt at excessive intervention in military affairs. Until this news is written, Jungkook has not given an official statement regarding the incident involving his father. However, some of his division mates revealed that Jungkook seemed calmer after the incident. They describe him as a person who always tries hard to do his job well, even under great pressure. One of Jungkook's close associates said he never complained. Whatever tasks are assigned, he always solves them seriously. But I could see he was a little more relieved after the meeting happened. This incident gave rise to a broader discussion about the treatment of celebrities serving in the military. Many hope the incident will serve as a momentum for the military to improve its system and ensure that all soldiers, whether civilians or not, get equal treatment. On the other hand, some social experts argue that this incident shows how great pressure is felt by celebrities who have to balance public expectations and state obligations. Jungkook, as a BTS member who has become accustomed to being under the spotlight of the world, clearly faces a double challenge compared to ordinary soldiers. Jungkook's father's actions have become a symbol of the courage of a parent who did not hesitate to step up against injustice. Whatever the views of others, one thing was clear was her unwavering love and support for her child. For Jungkook, this incident may be a reminder that he is not alone in facing challenges in the military. He has family, friends, and millions of fans around the world who have always supported Jungkook going forward. This story will not only be remembered as an incident in the military, but also as a lesson about courage, justice, and boundless compassion. After this incident, the international community also highlighted South Korea's draft system, which has been the subject of debate. Jungkook, as a global figure with tremendous influence, is now considered the center of attention in this issue. Many observers consider that celebrity involvement in conscription brings not only personal challenges for the individual, but also institutional challenges for the South Korean military. Some analysts even argue that this incident could be an important moment for reforming the draft system. In several interviews held by foreign media, observers stressed the importance of creating an inclusive and fair military environment for all soldiers, regardless of their background. As one of the biggest celebrities in the world, Jungkook's case is now a symbol of how injustice in the conscription system can have a major impact on the country's image in the eyes of the world. In the aftermath, South Korean military spokesmen issued an official statement underlining their commitment to ensuring fair treatment for all soldiers. They mentioned that an internal investigation is underway to review whether there was any improper treatment of Jungkook or other soldiers. In addition, they also affirmed that any valid report will be seriously followed up. The South Korean government itself, although it did not comment on this incident directly, began to consider measures to reduce the stigma often attached to celebrities serving in the military. One of the options under consideration is to create better lines of communication between the military and the soldier's family, especially in cases involving public figures. Jungkook's father's actions continue to be the subject of discussion on various platforms. To his supporters, he is considered a hero who dared to face a large institution in order to protect his son. However, there were also those who considered his actions to be too far-reaching a form of interference in military affairs. Nonetheless, the majority of netizens agreed that what Jungkook's father did reflected a deep sense of love and responsibility as a parent. Many positive comments appear on social media, such as, "Every child deserves a father like this," or "He not only protects Jungkook, but also shows that every soldier should be treated fairly." This story also had a huge impact on BTS and the ARMY community. For BTS, this story is proof that even though they are on different paths right now, the support from family, peers, and fans remains their main strength. Other BTS members who are undergoing or preparing for military service may also learn important lessons from this incident. For the ARMY, this incident reinforced their sense of solidarity. Many fans staged an online campaign to show their support for Jungkook and his family. They not only highlight the importance of justice for Jungkook, but also for all soldiers who may face similar situations. This story also provides valuable lessons for the younger generation, especially about the importance of courage in the face of injustice. Jungkook's father points out that sometimes going against the tide is the only way to bring about change.